Hey y'all, FRC, the one and only, me. Nah, you can call me Cisco. It's actually my second time recording this. I'm kind of doing this video. I want to talk to y'all, start a community. I don't know, my beloved subscribers, my beloved viewers, whatever. I don't care if you chirping for a minute, nothing like that. I love you. But we gonna get into the beef of the video real quick because y'all got TikTok attention spans. I'm gonna be making basically the introduction, talk about myself, my interests, what I do. If y'all ever got a question, you want to know something, how tall I am, how did I get to be this handsome, something like that, like whatever it is, drop it down below. I got you. Start a community. I'm gonna talk to y'all, y'all talk to me. It'd be great. So first I want to let y'all know some things about me. I am currently 20 years old. I live in, I'm not gonna say that, but I live in the Midwest. And that kind of I hope maybe you can understand that I do live in the Midwest through my videos. Obviously, you don't see no Southern culture. You don't see no, East Coast culture, West Coast culture, none like that. It's just I'm kind of like a baby of all those things. You know what I'm saying? Midwest, I feel personally, it's kind of like an amalgamation of a lot of things. It doesn't really have its own, but it also kind of does because of how much is taken from others. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk like I'm from the South. I don't talk like I'm from the East Coast. Obviously, you can tell, I try to slur my words a little bit, but nothing crazy. I'm Afro-Latino, Blaxican, like I like to call it, Black and Mexican. My dad's on the Black side, mom's on the Hispanic side. So I'm actually light-skinned. My mom's more a little light, but I do claim my Black side more, I'm not gonna lie, but shout out my Hispanics, I love y'all too. And I'm not gonna say, because I technically am part of the military, but fuck that party, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, back to the Midwest, it just, it can feel a little boring, I ain't gonna lie, so I try to spice it up. I used to talk a lot different. I basically had to force myself to kind of talk in a different way. Funny enough, I don't know if other people kind of feel like that. I wasn't saying, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying, oh my God, that whole crazy. Nothing like that. I wasn't saying that before. I got that from a lot of people I watched, a lot of people, like other people, from down south, east, and because I'm in the military, I knew some other people, from other parts of America, so I talked to them and, took this and took that. Midwest is a lot of stealing. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I perceive it. Next, I want to get to kind of the background of my content and kind of what made me want to do this. Actually, funny enough, a quick little story time. Actually, my first skit ever that I exclusively made was in junior year of my English class. So basically, my teacher came up and she said, y'all gonna do a project. You need to make some sort of media. It could be like an essay. It could be a video, which is what I ended up doing, something like that, right? And I had like a USB stick, like a dongle with a USB stick, so you can put it over your neck, right? Essentially, I made some dumb skit out of it. Maybe I can show it in the future, but I don't know if I really want to. But yeah, that was actually my first introduction to it. I had my friends shoot it on an iPad. We was, no script, no nothing. We just came into it and we had a lot of fun, but I didn't really realize how much fun it was. I mean, I did, but I didn't. When my English teacher came up to me the next day, my whole class praised me, yada yada, good job, all this other thing. But she said I can see you becoming a director. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that, but it actually really did touch me. Shout out Miss Flynn. Got love for you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I started making videos in high school consistently, not consistently, but here and there. I actually fell out of it pretty bad. I lost a lot of motivation. Pivoted to music. That did not work out at all. I ain't gonna say. Pivoted to music, tried it, whatnot. It didn't really materialize. But yeah, I'm back. I'm trying to be a lot more consistent. I'm trying to actually come into it knowing that I'm not gonna blow up tomorrow. This is gonna be a long-term thing. I want to have my own community. Like RDC. Sometimes I'm not a big fan of the internet, but once you find your little pocket, you got people you love. You know what I'm saying? If I can talk to people like they homies, but they not homies because I don't even know them, but we also homies because you watch me, I watch you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I love that. That's one of a kind. That's what the internet was. The good things that come out of the internet. Real quick, I want to touch on my inspirations, the ones who got me here. Obviously, big shout out to RDC, the one and only. Brought anime culture, gaming culture, Black culture, all those things really just kind of meshed into one thing. That's why I got some of my, my language. That's why I be saying ho, because I don't realize they say ho at the end of every sentence. Half of the things they say, I kind of stole, obviously, because a Midwest baby, you know how it is. Growing up suburban, essentially, I gotta kind of tap into this you know, because I can't really make some of my own. Like, I don't really have, it's kind of a whitewash household, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that, you know, RDC, Caleb City, Lennar, even old ones like Smosh, even though I don't be watching them no more. Don't get it twisted. But just people, you know, who made skits, Key and Peele, of course. Just all those things really kind of like got into the style that I'm trying to go for. I haven't even really figured out my style, but I'm gonna try to keep going. But those are like my biggest inspiration. Shout out RDC, shout out all them boys. Love them. Made my childhood, made my teen years, you know, really like let me become who I am, like comfortably too, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same, obviously for other people. It'd be really dope just to kind of repeat the cycle, but in a good way. Some of my interests, you know, some things I can connect with y'all. Please let a comment down below. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about games, boy. Let's talk about games, my childhood, what I grew up on. Every single day it was come home from school. It was, oh my God, I gotta get on the game. It was, you know, 2K12. It was goddamn Mirror's Edge, the demo, because I didn't even have the game. It was Naruto, Rise of a Ninja, Broken Bond, you know how it is. It was Dragon Ball, Budokai, not Budokai Tenkaichi. I played that a little bit. It was Dragon Ball Raging Blast. It was that, it was this, it was everything. Everything under the sun, I try to play. I love games. Personally, like some of my favorite franchises gotta be the Batman games. My favorite game ever, Batman Arkham City, of course. You know, you got Fallout, as you can see. You got Metal Gear. You got the Dragon Ball games in general, obviously Naruto. You got a lot of things. I wish I could really say some. I'll try to write them down, but to be honest, I'm blanking. But any game under the sun, you mention it, I know maybe something about it. Maybe not them indie games, but like I know a good amount. I got deep game knowledge. Not crazy game knowledge, but I got deep game knowledge for sure. Another big thing about my life gotta be my films. Maybe I'll show it in like a edit or something like that, but you know, I love my films. I got posters up around about a couple films. Maybe you see my Akira posters and some of my things, but films really do second part of my life. Maybe my first love, maybe my second love, I don't know. My earliest film memory that I really had like tapped in, I think was like Kill Bill. Kill Bill was like one of my first movies I can think of as like as a jit that I was watching. I remember the yellow tracksuit, Uma Thurman, blonde hair, that's all I really remember, just killing, swiping, bah, with the katana, going crazy. I remember, Dark Knight. My grandpa put me onto that. Love my grandpa. It really just, you know, like, we was always in the basement watching movies, this, not. It was comedies, it was thrillers, it was goddamn spoof horror movies, like scary movies I should not have been watching, but it's movies. It's one of the best things out there. Where else can you go for 2-3 hours and forget everything about your life? Like, you see the passion come, you see the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like you can't recreate it. And that's the thing, like, I'm trying to make films in the future, short films. Screw it. These are short films in themselves. I hope y'all watch it for 3 minutes and forget that you're at your job. Forget that you know, you gotta pay your bills. Forget that, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of goal. I love that feeling of just escapism, and not like a unhealthy escapism, but something that's bigger than yourself, you know what I'm saying? I gotta show love to some classics. Movie I gotta put y'all on to, Citizen Kane. It's a big movie, so it's not like, you know, underground knowledge, but it is like a 1940, 1950 movie. It was one of those movies I had to watch for a film class that I took voluntarily, by the way, but not to brag. But I came into the class, I was like, oh my God, I gotta watch this 1940s movie. It's gonna be boring, it's gonna be musical, this and that. Nope. It felt like a modern movie with the amount of love, care, passion. It had like a frame story. So like it, you know, started here, then it went here, and then it came back, and then it did like kind of like Frankenstein, you know? It's a good movie, y'all. Y'all check it out. I'm putting you on the ball knowledge, bro. Bring that up. If you ever in a film class, you see a baddie, I got you. Like, you ever watch Citizen Kane? You ever watch, what do you think about Hereditary? One of the best modern horror films. I got you, my boy. Watch some movies, I got you. I got you. Like, I love to make this video longer. I don't want to yap too long though. Some of the things I do gotta show is that along with this film stuff, I also be trying to go on my guitar. I've been kind of lazy about it this week. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but I gotta show y'all. So this is my Squire. Hopefully it's in frame. Hopefully you can see it. This is my Squire, Fender. I want to say Stratocaster, but I don't think it's a Stratocaster. It's a Squire. But I play it, but last time I tried that, my whole entire phone up. So I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna put a clip somewhere in here, something like that. I got plenty of clips of me playing it and actually doing better than what I probably could do it right now. I got no warm up, nothing like that, so you know. But love the guitar. Any of y'all know guitar knowledge, you know, tips, tricks, whatever, drop it down below. I'm trying to be like Merc Music, just casually have like a second channel. I'll be playing guitar, you know what I'm saying? You know, when I'm 30 or something, just go to a band and absolutely start going crazy. Maybe I'll play rhythm. I don't even care. Just a part of something, you know, like that should be really dope. So really just to touch base, I want to also share my plans moving forward. Right now, I just got a job recently. I'm kind of just trying to settle back into a schedule. I've been kind of lazy when I come home. I'm barely even shooting this like when the sun's coming down, as you can tell. But I'm really trying to get back into it. I'm trying to up my quality. You can see I got a live mic. I try to have a boom mic that messed up. I'm using a light too. So I'm really trying to up my quality. I'm not just trying to make TikTok shorts and get famous off of that. Like, I really want to step into my own lane and be something different, you know? I think that's kind of what you feel like a need that the game needs. That makes sense. Yeah, I eventually do want to move into like making longer videos. Hopefully some of y'all can actually like start watching. Please start watching. Nah, I really want to make more detailed things. I've actually kind of been making some of my videos shorter on purpose. I could feel like I can develop my characters a little more. My homie actually told me that I have like what is the word, on my block writing, because of how like to the point the characters were, which I wish I could kind of go for like outside of that. But I feel with the kind of way the content is now, especially with YouTube and stuff like that, TikTok and Instagram, all of that, you got to kind of concise it. You kind of got to make characters personalities. You can't make characters kind of complex and have this like weird, you know, not weird, but realistic sort of, you know, sometimes he feels like this, sometimes he feels like that. I'd love to delve more deep into that. I need to do practice, but it is kind of hard to balance stuff. But at the same time, it's a journey. I'm also kind of realizing that the thing that made me like quit in high school is because I came into this and I was like, yeah, I'm finna blow up, I'm finna go crazy, I'm finna be the next Kai Cenat, you know, which is like, nah, we not trying to do that. We trying to be FRC, we trying to be me. You know what I'm saying? It's Cisco, I'm with y'all, baby. Y'all be with me, I'm with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope this video can actually kind of connect us, me, you, and the viewer, the viewer, a little more. Again, let me know anything down below. I am not finna be y'all slave, but drop down any video suggestions. I'm gonna take it up for sure. I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna like every comment, obviously, because like, I'm not Hollywood. I appreciate all the support, really. Thank you. Anyone who takes time out of the day to watch the videos, seriously, I love you. I love you. I like, appreciate you so much. But yeah, I guess that's the end of my yap session real quick. But again, thank you. Love y'all. I'm out. FRC. I'm out this hoe. That's stupid.